Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Insane Witch and welcome to another Gems of War video. So this is the Tower of Doom video. And okay, Tower of Doom, let's go. Okay, first of all, let's go to the shop and I'm going to buy the easy buy button because we will get an extra orb there. But if you do not buy this easy purchase here, the easy buy button, you will need to buy so tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 and tier 4. So minimum tier 4 to get the weapon that you need to use on every fight that you do on the Tower of Doom. So Doom Blood Shooter is what you need to use, and you also nothing. We do not get any troops here. No, only yeah, kind of dooms of light. So yeah, we will get kind of a troop. Is the doom of light, but the most important thing is the weapon. So minimum tier 4. I'm going to buy the easy buy button. Thank you. Come on, give us a good orb. So no mythics, sadly, but okay, we did get a weapon. Come on, give us a good orb of cleanse. It's always good to get more sigils, which is helpful for next Friday. So this Friday, sigils seals, to get more seals, because mythic Friday this Friday, so that helps for us to get more seals. Okay, that is that. So let's see, fight. Okay, let me grab the first team. So the first three teams that I have to show you are low level teams, and let's see if I don't mess this up. It's my first Tower of Doom on this guild and I am not used to this system of scouting. First time for everything, so let's see. Okay, first floor, green room. Okay, first team. Paste and paste. So on this team, of course, we have our doomed blood shooter, which I am going to level up. Level up. So yeah, I'm gonna use my thingamabobbies, my scrolls, my doom scrolls. And then I'm going to use one orb of forging. These orbs of forging are very useful for this. But if you don't have scrolls or orbs, it's okay if you don't have your doom leveled up. Okay, it helps because of the +4 per tempering level, but if you don't have it, it's okay anyway. So Doom Blood Shooter deals a number of damage to an enemy, +4 per tempering level. If they used yellow mana, explodes 3 yellow gems. If the enemy has a Doom, then gain a quarter of my mana back. And we are using the class Elementalist. Then of course we have Borg to mana generate. And we have Taloka, that will deal a number of scatter damage. If there is a storm, deals triple damage. For trades, all allies gain 2 random skill points, immunity to silence, and deals 10 damage to a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. And then we have High Priestess Shaska. High Priestess Shaska. So she deals a number of damage to all enemies, boosted by yellow gems. Bless all yellow allies. Allied streaks gain 2 life. All allies gain 2 random skill points, and conjure a light storm when my turn begins. So this will be helpful for Taloka. That will, if there is a storm, deals triple damage. Another thing I want to point out again, I never say the purple number, so the number of damage dealt, because it's different for everybody depending on your levels and your power levels and all things levels, all the levels. So that's why I never say this number, because it's different for everybody. Okay, let's go back to the main screen first. I know it's number 2. Oh my god, why? Want to go to overview. So you have to use Doomed Bloodshot, it's the event weapon, to earn 2 times the score. So if you use it, you have to use it. And every doom that you fight, you will get 2 dooms as a reward instead of 1. And now, room 2, let's go fight. First battle, let's go. Let me just adjust my seating, because I'm not very well seated, I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, let's do match 4 on Browns. Explode with Bork. And then damage 2 also. Let's cast High Priestess Shaska. Oh my god. High Priestess Shaska. Let's go. So this is the first team I had to show you, and low level. I do have some more. Let me just check one thing. Okay, so let's go. I'm gonna show you one team per floor. So let's go do the Doom and fight. And ooh, a birdie. Do not let the birdies run away. It's always good, because more sigils, more points, more rewards. Okay, another extra turn there, and we done. I didn't even have to cast anything. Extra turns and skulls and everything, everybody did their job. I didn't have to command anything. So this was the first low level team. Let me grab the other one. So next team, and let me check where I have to go. Okay, so this one, the blue room. Okay, fight and paste the team. This is also a low level team. On this one, of course, we have our captain, which is the weapon, so Doom Blood Shooter. Then we will have Bork again, and we have 2 Amber Claw. So Amber Claws. Amber Claw will explode a row and deal a number of true damage to the first 2 enemies boosted by elemental stars. Traits: reduce damage from skulls by 20%, immunity to burning and fairy fire, and convert a purple gem to an elemental star when my turn begins. So 2 Amber Claw. So let's go. Do some fighties. Okay, now let's see what we can do. Might as well explode. So Amber Claw is the equivalent of Takshaka for low level players. For the ones that don't have Takshaka, Amber Claw is the equivalent, so to speak. So explode the row, deals damage. That's why we have 2 also, because if we have the 2 of them filled with mana, we can cast one and another, and the fight is done, depending on the level of the fight also. So yeah, it's like the low level player Takshaka. Okay, and now this was unlocked. Okay, and now we are going to the Doom. Do this little fight here also. And I think that's what I said here. I don't think. I do have one more low level team to show. So extra turn on reds there. Uh, do some skulls in between. Cast one Ember Claw. Select a gem, any gem. And some more skulls. And we are done. Okay, let me grab the next team code. Okay, next team. And where do I have to go? On floor 3. Floor 3. 3. Okay, here, please. Okay, fight. And paste. On this one, of course, we are using Doom Blood Shooter with the class Elementalist. Then we have Corpse Mare that will destroy a row and steal a number of life from the first enemy, boosted by skulls destroyed. So always destroy the row with more skulls. For traits, the first trait is not very important here because this is only applicable on Bounty and we are doing Tower of Doom. On the second trait, immune to poison, disease, lycanthropy and dead mark. And on the third trait, gain bonus blue mana from blue gem matches. But you do have to trade the first one to get to the second and then the second to get to the third. So I say it's not important just because of the event that we are on, but you do have to trade everything to get to the next trait. Then we have a Dead Claw that will steal a number of life from an enemy, boosted by undead allies, and then explode 3 purple gems. For traits, immunity to poison, disease, lycanthropy, and dead mark. Gain bonus purple mana from purple gem matches. And on the third trait, not important, this is not journey. So if you only get Doomclaw recently and you don't have stones and things, enough stones and things to upgrade the traits, you don't need to upgrade the third one because this is only applicable on journey. Okay, and the next troop is Divinia. Explode all red gems and cleanse all allies and give them a number of life. Oh my god. Explode all red gems, cleanse all allies and give them a number of life. So she is here mostly because of the explosion and the cleansing. And also the life. For traits, allied dragon gain 2 life, immunity to mana burn, mana drain and mana steal. And cause a random positive status effect on a random ally on 4 or 5 gem matches. This one is good also. The third trait is also helpful. So let's go to battle. And let me drink a bit of water. Oh my god. My throat is dry. Okay. Explode the row. And that's what we're going to do because we don't have match forwards unless I could drop these 2 browns, but I don't think so. No. No. There's nothing there, so let's explode the row, and we are going to explode this one that has 2 skulls because it's boosted by skulls exploded or something like that. Yeah, destroyed. Skulls destroyed. Again, no match force, no match force, no match force. So let's do yellows and cast Amber Claw here or anywhere. I cast it there because the other one is entangled and frozen, so it's not that dangerous. And now we will cast Doom Blood Shooter on the last one and do some scullies. And we are done on this fight. Let me check if we have anything else on this floor. anything else on this floor? This is floor 3. Okay, no. So we are going to the Doom room. Keep in mind that each guild has a different tower map. So don't go and do the rooms that I am doing, because on your guild they will be different. Every guild has its own map, so everything it will be different. You just have to go to the tower map, whatever system your guild uses, and do the rooms that have already been scouted, or scout them yourself, depending if the floor is open or not. Okay, any match force? No match force. So let's do yellows. Let's explode. Here, 2 skulls destroyed. Oh my god, summons. I hate summons on the enemy team. Just to clarify, I hate summons on the enemy team. If it's me that's summoning, it's all good. Okay, any more match force? No. So let's do some purples down there, some skulls up there. Cast Doom Blood Shooter on the Doom, and cast Dead Claw and take care of the rest. Okay, let me grab the next team code. And now, where do I have to go on this floor? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, here. So this next team is a Devour team. Oh, I messed up. Oh my god. Well, let's do the fights again with this team, and don't forget to sweep. Switch teams next time, woman. Yellows, and cast here, and explode, please. Oh, let's cast that claw. Now I'm a bit confused because I messed up. I wanted to change teams. Oh, annoying. Okay. Okay. Well, might as well do the Doom room also here. So let's go. And do this fight also. So no match force, no match force. Let's do some blues. Cast Corpse Mare on the first row. Some yellows. Cast Dead Claw on the Doom. Cast the Doom. There, the other one is entangled and frozen, and now we can Divinia. We can cast Divinia and explode also, and we can finish with skulls. Okay, pay attention to what you are doing. Okay. Okay, let me just take note of the time also, because I messed up. Okay, messed up. So, where do I have to go? On room 5. Here. Okay. Room 5. Yeah. Edit, please. So, this is the next team that I have to show you, and this one is a Devour team. But keep in mind that Irongut will not devour the Doom if you are in the Doom room, but we still have damage, so we are good. So on this one we are using Irongut that will deal a number of damage to an enemy with a chance to devour them equal to my attack and gain an extra turn. 4 traits: recover 1 life at the start of each turn, inflict disease when doing skull damage, and steal 4 life from the first enemy when matching brown gems. So attack. So the attack up here, mine that gives 68. But we are going to change the medals to boost that a little bit, because the higher the attack, the higher the chances of devour. I will change the medals in a bit. So then we have Divinia again. to explode and also grant a random status effect on a random ally on 4 or 5 gem matches. And we have, of course, our Doom Blood Shooter, essential in every team. And then we have Midwinter Lycan, that will deal a number of damage to all enemies, create a mix of 16 curse gems and freeze gems. Reduce damage from skulls by 20%, immunity to all status effects, Devour, Lycanthropy and Mana Burn, and inflict freeze and terror on a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. So this is the team that we are using now, and we are on room 2. Yes. So to boost the attack on Irongut, we are going to use 3 medals of seasons. But if you don't have medals of seasons, you can always use medals of Aranaea 2 or mix and match both. Medals of seasons is a little bit better because it boosts attack, life and armor on all troops. But if you don't have, the Aranaea is enough because we want to boost Irongut's attack. So yeah, you can use either 3 of seasons or 3 of Aranaea, or a mix between the 2 of them. So let's go back to the tower with our 3 medals equipped. Do fight, and let me check the room again. I don't want to mess up. Floor 5, it's room 2. Okay, the green one. Okay, let's go and do the fight. And see, now my King Irongut attack is at 80%, which is a little bit better. So more chances to devour. So let's go and do the battle. Okay, okay, let's check. Yeah, another thing I want to point out. If you can, it's good. It's advisable and it's good to medal your King or Irongut, not medal. Use orbs to make it gold elite. I don't know why I did not do that to mine yet, but it's me. I really don't know. But if you have it on gold elite level, it will give you a little bit more boost on all the stats, because it preferably close to 100 attack is what we want. So if you can, go and do elite level gold on your King Irongut also. I will do that after I finish this fight, because I really don't know why my King Irongut it's not on elite level. So let's do bronze here, match 4, and insta kill, and let's cast King Irongut, and he will always gain an extra turn. He did Devour, which is good, and the attack now is a bit higher. So another thing, if the enemy is entangled, you will not have attack. If Irongut devours it, you will not get that attack for himself. So every troop that you devour, you will get all the stats that the troop have: life, armor and attack. If it is entangled, the attack is 0. You will not get any more attack. So now we have 104% chance for Irongut to devour, which is always very, very good. But now with the extra turn, we can do some skulls and some more skulls, and we are done. Unlock. So now we are going to go. Wait, do I need to go? No, I don't need to go. I don't need to go. I'm just stupid. My brain does not work. We can go here, Doom, do fight, do edit, go to Irongut and more upgrades, and go to elite level. So this is how the elite level works. You are going to use some medals, for orbs. Oh yeah, you can use orbs too. If you have orbs, you can use orbs to do the elite level, or you can use medals. So let me check. So yeah, it's a bit expensive because you will need to use medals of seasons, or seasons no, because it's only 11.11%, so you would have to use medals of Naisha or medals of Anu. It's like this. We can use medals of Anu because medals of Anu do not stack, and we only need one. We only need to have one medal of Anu. So if you have more than one, I only have 5, but yeah, you can use medals of Anu and you can use medals of Nisha, but in my opinion this is way too expensive. And we do need to do some explores 12, 9, 10, 12 to get some of these tokens, to get some of these medals. So I am going to use orbs because I have orbs, and if you have orbs I advise you to use orbs also because the medals are a bit expensive. So I am going to use the orbs to upgrade it on the elite level gold. So I used one lesser orb of glory for bronze. I'm going to use an orb of glory for silver and a major orb of glory for gold. And I have my Irongut on elite level gold right now. And my attack did go up a bit. Now it's 84 plus so 4 more. It's helpful. And depending on the power level of your attack kingdoms also, that can go up a little bit more. I've been slacking on doing those things lately, so that's why mine is still a bit low. But yeah, that's the way to level up your High King Irongut attack. Elite level gold, and also upgrade your power levels on the attack kingdoms. So let's go to battle. Doom room. Yeah, so let's go. And I need to work, but yeah, I know I need to work, but I'm low on some things like books and deeds and all those stuffs. Okay, so let's do this fight. So yeah, but don't forget, Irongut will deal damage to the Doom, but will not devour because the Doom is immune to all status effects, devour, mana drain, transform, lycanthropy, and lethal damage. So we can only deal damage to the Doom. Okay, let's do this fight. Let's do some browns on this side because we do not have any match force. No match force, so some more browns. And take care of the birdie with Irongut. See? Why did I have a reduction on my attack? It should be 84, 92, not... Okay, now I'm confused. Maybe someone on the enemy team takes... Yeah, the skill points. All enemy loses 2 random skill points, so... I lost 2 random skill points on the attack, and as you can see, even with 82, 84, it's a bit of a gamble for the Devour. So more stats, more possibilities to devour, but it's not always effective. Let's do some browns and some greens, and now let's try again, please, on another troop. Devour, please. Thank you. And now we do have a bit more chance, and after this, after the 100, he will always devour. So let's cast now Midwinter Lycan because of the extra turn. and we can explode the board with Divinium. And let's use the freeze gem down here. Let's cast Irongut again. Bugger. Yeah, I wanted to cast it here, but Spirit something is immune. What's your name? Yeah, Spirit Fox. Spirit Fox cannot be targeted by spells unless there are no other targets, which is very annoying because I wanted to devour her. We need to pay attention to what we are doing, and sometimes I do not pay attention. Okay, let's cast Divinia again, explode the board, and try to finish the fight. In the case of Spirit Fox being stunned, we can target her with all the other troops there, but only if she is stunned, because the traits are not active that way. And now let's cast Irongut again. Okay, so let me grab the next team code. Okay, before I go and change the troop, the oh my god, the team, let me just point out one thing on this team. So this team is good. Midwinter Lycan is here because inflict freeze and terror on random enemies and when matching 4 or more gems, and because of the curse. So it creates a mix of 16 cursed gems and freeze gems, so it will curse the enemies too. But after level 25, if you see that the team, I don't know, it's to be a different team, because after level 25, if Irongut does not always devour, we can do one thing. So after room 25, all the teams in the rooms of the floor, like the room 2 is always the same team, room 3 is always the same team, on the 4th the same, and the 5th the same. So after room 25, floor 25, the teams on the rooms are always the same. And if you see that the room does not have a troop that is immune to devour, not counting with the doom, forget about the doom, but on the other rooms, if there is no team with a troop immune to devour, you don't need Midwinter Lycan because of the curse. You can change Midwinter Lycan to the wild king. So you can do it like this way. I'm not going to do the fight with this team, but I will post it on the description. So the wild king, enrage all allies and give them a number of attacks. So you can always cast the wild king and give more attack to King Irongut also, which will help. So that's what I wanted to say. And the wild king will enrage all allies and give them a number of attack, and then create a mix of 22 skulls and yellow gems, so a little bit of loopy capability there also. For traits, allied wild folk gain to life, summon a bone storm at the start of the battle, and all wild folk allies gain 1 magic when my turn begins. Let me copy this team and paste it on my little sheet, and I will, oh my god, that sound a bit my spreadsheet, and I will post it on the description also, but I'm not going to do the fight with this one. So let me paste it here. Okay, and now I'm going to grab the next team code. Okay, I have the next team code, but before I go there, I want to go and change my medals back to 3 niches, because we are not using Irongut. Collect my gold and let's go. So we are on floor 6, and right now I want to do so room 4 and room 2. So 4, and let's paste this team. And for this one we have Doom Blood Shooter, which is mandatory. Then we will Blood Shooter with class Elementalist. Then we have Divinia again for the clans and the cause random status effect. And then we have Katrask to kill an enemy and create 6 cursed gems and 6 yellow giant gems and 6 fairy fire gems. 4 traits gain 2 life and 4 traits gain 2 life on 4 or 5 gem matches, immune to all status effects, Devour, Lycanthropy and Mana Burn, and gain 5 to all skill points when matching skulls. Then we will have Stellarix, that will deal a number of damage to all enemies and create 3 elemental stars and 3 umbral stars. There is a 10% chance for an extra turn boosted by skulls. 4 traits: reduce damage from skulls by 30%, reduce damage from spells by 55%, and give 1 to all skill points to all allies when matching skulls. So before we go and fight, I want to point out one thing. So if you don't have Stellarix, you can swap Stellarix for any yellow dragon. So any yellow dragon works here. So you can swap Stellarix for any yellow dragon. The new ones, the old ones, any dragon. Choose a dragon as long as it's yellow. And does damage to all also. Yeah, it's advisable that. Any dragon that does damage to all and is yellow. Okay, so let's go and do the fight. So we are on room 4 and then we want room 2. Okay. Do some skulls. We want yellows, so let's do yellows. Any match force? No match force, so let's do some reds. Get Divinia going. Explode the board with Divinia. I know I had skulls there, but I want mana. Extra turn on browns, and now we can cast Katrask on the last group. Thank you very much. Let's do some yellows there, and now we can cast Stellarix or the yellow dragon of your choosing, as long as it does damage to all. Okay, next room is 2 for the unlock. So fight. And we still have the Doom room to go. Okay, so no match force, no match force. Let's do yellows. And let's do blues. Extra turn on browns. Okay, let's do some skulls. Cast Divinia. And we can cast Stellarix. Let's go. And Doom. Fight, please. Let's go. Fighty, fighty. So, come on, no extra turns. Extra turns. I want extra turns. So, no extra turns. So, let's do yellows and browns on the way. We can do here purples and do an extra turn on reds, blues, and we can cast Stellarix. or the yellow dragon of your choosing with damage to all, preferably. Oh my god, tongue twister there for me. Preferably damage to all. So let me pause, grab the next team, and do the next floor. Okay, next team, next floor. So floor 7, we want to do room 3. Okay, let's go. Edit, manage, and paste. And for this team, it's the same thing. You can swap Stellar X for any yellow dragon that does damage to all, like Chromaticea, Diamantina, Chrysaron Tax. I don't think I have that one yet. So any of the dragons that do damage to all. I have a cricket on my ear. Gladios, Narcissus, Cosmic Dragons, Egg Dragons, the ones that are from the Diamantina set, the ones that are from the Cosmic Dragon set, the Flower set. So anyone that uses yellow with damage to all and a bit of capability to loop, those are the ones that we want to use. So yeah, you can swap again Stellar X for any of those dragons. So, and now we have on this team we have Divinia again for the clans and the random status effect. We have Aguara that it's choose one, give 8 mana to all allies and barrier them, or give a number to all skills on all other allies. For mana, starts by battles with 25% mana. For mana, oh my god. Oh, for traits, starts battle with 25% mana, 20% chance to dodge skull damage and create one spirit gem when my turn begins. And we want to, if we need to cast Aguara, we want to choose give 8 mana to all allies and barrier them. Oh no, or for no, I'm so sorry. We want to choose give a number to all skills on all other allies. So she will give to everybody except herself. So that's what we want to do. Give a number to all skills on all other allies. I'm sorry. I don't know. Mondays are a bit stressful. Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays, every okay, Stellar X again, and of course our weapon, doomed blood shooter with the glass elementalist. Let's do the battle. Oh my god, you guys know me. I try to help, but sometimes I know I make things a little bit more confusing, and I'm sorry for that. Match force. We don't have match force. Let's do purples. Do browns. I know we can cast Aguara and give skills to all other allies, but I'm still on the early fights, no need to do that. But that's the way we want to use it, so I'm gonna do it just to show. Cast Aguara and choose the left or right. So Spirit Guidance 2 is what we want. Give a number to all skills on all other allies. That's what we want. Don't forget, click on Spirit Guidance 2 and cast. Sometimes it's better to have visual. I think I'm good with visuals, not with the talking. Okay, well, where do we want to go next? Floor 7. Okay, we want to go to the Doom room. Give visuals, woman. Don't talk nonsense. Oh my god. Okay. So, match 4 on browns. Cast Divinia, explode the board, get mana for Stella, or the dragon of your choosing, as long as it's yellow and gives and deals damage to all. And also loopy capability. Don't forget, the loops are very important for us to not lose the turn. Okay, let me grab the next team. Okay, for the next team, the same thing applies. You can choose any yellow dragon that deals damage to all and loops of your choosing. To wait, first of all, let me see where I'm gonna go. Roommate 2, 4, 8, 5. Okay, this one. So fight, edit, manage and paste. Here you can do the same thing. Swap Takshaka. It's another possibility for the other two teams also. But yeah, you can swap Takshaka for any yellow dragon as long as it deals damage to all, it's yellow, and loops. Or so yeah, you can even, if you don't have a Guara, you can do the same thing. Swap a Guara for any yellow dragon that will deal damage to all and all those things, and fight with that dragon and also Takshaka. It depends on what troops you have. I only want to give possibilities. So on this one, we will have Bork to mana generate, destroys a number of gems, and then creates 3 bomb gems. For traits, create 3 bomb gems when I die, recover 1 armor at the start of each turn, and reduce damage from skulls by 25%. Of course, we have our Doom Blood Shooter with the class Elementalist, Aguara, and then Takshaka. That will deal a number of true damage to an enemy and a random enemy, and then create a mix of 20 blue and green gems. For traits, all allies gain 2 random skill points, reduce damage from skulls by 30%, and creates a 3 times wild card when my turn begins. So let's go and do the fight here, and then I will have 2 more teams to show you. So we are on room 8 right now, floor 8. Oh my god. Okay, let's do an extra turn on purples. Of course, if you are using a Guara on this team, you cast it on Spirit Guided 2 to give all skills to all other allies. A number of all skills to all other allies, that's what we want. Cast Takshaka on a troop that you see that is on kill range, depending on the level of your fight already. And then we can cast our Doom Bloodshoot on the first troop because it's not entangled, and you will freeze the other ones. Cast Bork and cast the Doom weapon again. And now let's go and do the Doom room. Let's do fighty. So yeah, you do have to use Doom Bloodshoot on every fight, especially on the Doom ones, to get the 2 times bonus score, which is very important. So let's cast Bork again, and now cast Takshaka on the Doom. Cast Bork, explode the board, and cast Takshaka again. So, as you can see, 2 Dooms defeated. If you do not use the weapon, you will only defeat 1 Doom, so no bonus score. Okay, let me grab the next team code. Okay, so this next team is the visual team of what I was talking about before. Do choose any dragon, any yellow dragon. So where do I want to go? We want to go room 4. Okay. Edit, manage, and paste. So here we have Bork that will deal damage to all and all those things. We have our Doom Bloodshot, of course, with the class Elementalist. Then we have Takshaka here, but you can swap it with Stellar X or... Nope. use Takshaka. Wait. Okay, so for this team, Takshaka. And then we have Narcitus. So Insane Witch made the team with this one because Narcitus deals a number of damage to all enemies and convert 5 yellow gems to barrier gems, and there is a 10% chance for an extra turn boosted by yellow gems. And traits, we have reduced damage from spells by 25%, reflects 35% of skull damage, and steals 4 life when matching yellow gems. So it chose this one because of all the yellow boosty thingies, and this is the yellow dragon of the set. And he will also make use of the green gems that if you are using Takshaka, so Takshaka does green gems, so a mix of blue and greens, and Narcitus will make use of the green gems also. But yeah, as I was saying, any yellow dragon that deals damage to all and preferably loops. Another thing, on this team you can also swap Borg for Divinia, and you can swap Takshaka for Aguara to boost the skill. So that's the changes you can make with this team. There are a lot of possibilities. Any yellow dragon that loops and deals damage to all, swap Takshaka for Aguara, or even swap Borg for Divinia. These are the changes you can make on this team. With that being said, let's go and do a fight. But yeah, this is kind of the example team of the other ones I was talking about, but you can still mix and match Divinia for Borg for Divinia, Takshaka for Aguara. So match 4 on browns right here, and let's cast Takshaka on the birdie, and we got a summon because of Dragon and Dragon X. Okay, let's do browns. Explode the board with Borg. Oh. Explode the board with Borg, and now we can cast Narcitus. So let's cast it and cast Takshaka to kill the annoying dragon egg. And we are done. And now where do I want to go next? Floor 9. We want to go to room 5 to do the unlucky lucky. So let's go. Let's go. Okay, we want to preferably explode the board, but we don't have either extra turns or Borg with mana, so let's do some skulls there. Do some browns here. Explode with Borg. I'm going to explode with Borg again. Going to cast Narcitus, and we are done. So damage to all, it's kind of the way we want to go. It's the way we want to go. So, and now let's do the Doom Room, and then I will have one more team to show you. To battle, please. Okay, another birdie there. Let's do some browns. Explode. And cast Narcitus. And now we can cast Takshaka on someone. Oh my god, the summons. Extra turn on blues and cast Takshaka again. And we are done on this floor, I think. Yeah, Doom Room. Two Doom Rooms. Let's go. And the Light Forge. Now, let me grab the... Okay, last team I have to show you. And where do I want to go? 4. So let's do the fight here. I'll go edit, manage, and paste. So on this team, we have Bane of Ambition. So this is similar to the Irongut, the King Irongut team, but instead of Irongut, we are using Bane of Ambition, which is also a possibility there, and we are using the Wild King. So Bane of Ambition. If there are 13 or more skulls on the board, devour an enemy. Otherwise, deals a number of true damage to them and then create 9 skulls. 4 traits. Explodes a brown gem at the start of a battle. Immune to all status effects, devour lycanthropy and mana burn. And create a doom and creates a bone storm when my turn begins. So keep in mind, even if you are on the doom room, if there are 13 or more skulls on the board, Bane of Ambition will not devour the doom, will only deal damage. So it's kind of the same thing of King Irongut. Bane of Ambition will not devour. Okay, but the other plus side of Bane of Ambition is that it will deal true damage. So no devour on the doom, but at least true damage. Okay, next we will have Divinia. Oh wait, did I read the did I read the trait? Yeah, I did. But yeah, I did. I remember the doom storm, the bone storm. Yeah. So Divinia again, to explode mana cleanse and give a random status effect. Then we have, of course, our Doomed Blood Shooter with the class Elementalist, and we have the Wild King. Enrage all allies, give them a number of attack, and then create a mix of 22 skulls and yellow gems, which is helpful for Bane of Ambition also, and even if you are using it on with King Irongut, it's also helpful. 4 traits. Allied wild folk gain to life, summon a bone storm at the start of the battle, and all wild folk allies gain 1 magic when my turn begins. So this is the last team I have to show you. With that being said, let's go and do some battles, because this video is already too long. But I do have timestamps on each and every team. So apart from the one that I showed you with King Ironwood and Wild King, but I did not do any fights with that one. That's only an example. So yeah, every team has a timestamp, so you can skip to any team of your liking without having to see the whole video. So let's do now. What do I want to do? What can I do? Blues. It's the only thing I can do. So let's go into that. So in this case, Bane of Ambition will not devour because we only have 9 skulls on the board, but we are going to cast him on one of the reds. Earth. It's an Earth. Bane of Ambition is a girly. So let's do some skulls there. Don't care. Another skulls. And yeah, on higher fights, it's preferable to have everything filled with mana and then try to do some skulls to get Bane of Ambition to devour. So let's go. And let's go. And we're done with this fight. Where do I want to go next? I know the video is long, but I like to finish my floors. And show and this way I can show you the teams working a bit more. So visuals people, visuals. Sometimes not in the best way, but that's what I like to do. And we are going to pass the hour threshold in a little bit, but okay. Timestamps everywhere and visuals. So let's do some browns. Let's see if we can do, so if we can get mana for everything on the team. I should have done maybe reds, so let's do reds. Let's explode the board. Can I explode the board? Thank you. Do we have an extra turn? No. Explode the board with Divinia. See if we can get mana for the Wild King. Do skulls. Why not? No mana for the Wild King. What do I need? Greens. Let's go. And now, let's cast the Wild King. And I know, oh, 13, because the other ones count too. So 13. So let's cast, and I know it's low level, but it will devour, and we're done. Because of insta-kill also. So now we are going to do the Doom Room, finish the floor, and finish the video. So click to battle, please. Again, if you have any doubts or any questions, you can ask in the comments, and I will do my best to respond and explain the best way I can. So feel free to do that if you have any doubts or any questions also. Okay, let's do Scullies. And now, come on with the skulls, and I don't have, oh, extra turn on greens. Let's do that. Oh, only 12. Baga. Baga, but we do have an extra turn on yellows. And let's see now. 18 gems on the board, 18 skull gems on the board. So let's cast it somewhere, preferably on a troop that is not entangled, because they are more dangerous. And now we can finish with some skulls. Oh, wait, this was the Doom Room. Yeah. So the birdie appeared on the Doom spot. Okay, very nice, thank you. So overview, yeah, these were the teams that I have to show you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to all my shenanigans. And yes, if you have any doubts or any questions, feel free to ask on the comments. I will respond. So I'm gonna talk a little bit of Portuguese now, because I want to say something in Portuguese also. It's the same thing I said just now, but I'm going to translate in Portuguese. So, olá pessoal, se vocês tiverem alguma questão sobre as equipas, podem sempre perguntar nos comentários, que eu vou responder o melhor possível. Obrigado. So guys, thank you so much for watching, for listening to all my shenanigans, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!